There we go. Slightly better. All right. This live stuff is weird sometimes. Like, if you do it on the move, when you're like on your phone, it's really hard to tell people that it's happening. So you just got to rely on YouTube. So I've got a laptop here. I'm gonna hop over and send out a tweet, post it on Facebook, etc. I see somebody's here, but the chat, I don't know where the chat is. Show the chat. All messages are visible. There we go. Chat's technically visible, I guess, but I can't see who's joining. So if you're there, say hi. I see somebody's there. Well. We're going to be doing some garage cleaning today, organizing. Got a bunch of stained glass stuff I got to go through, and I'm starting a project on the big CNC router, and it's covered in junk. So I need to clear it off, and you can just join me while I do that, or else. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Gotta post this on Twitter. Hey folks, what's up? Happy Saturday. Hope your Saturday's going well so far. I'm just laptop before I start doing junk in my mess of a shop. I wish it showed me who is joining so I could say hi to you. I can see there's 2 people, but I can't say hi to you because I can't. There's like no preview of who's joining. And it's posted. And seems to be working. Cool. All right. Let's kill that. Oh, so much stuff to go through and such a mess in here. I don't know about y'all, but I do not keep my shop particularly organized and clean. It's kind of a nightmare in here. I got Valentine's candy though. That helps. All right. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. I have this whole giant CNC router covered in stuff that I gotta clear off. Oh boy. And I gotta take inventory. Figure out what I got and what I don't got. Always a delight figuring that out. You know. There's just so much crap laying around. Alright. Fun times. These are always fun. It's a glass grinder. Grind your glass down, alright. size after you cut it. Oh, there's so much junk. Who put all this stuff on my CNC router is what I want to know. Whoever they are, they need a talking to. All right, let's move over here. Got some organizing to do over here. Ugh, boxes of crap sitting on the floor. Sheets of plywood in my way. Unused containers just everywhere. Everywhere. All right. Oh, there's some make swag. Buttons and stickers and stuff. Got a bunch of that. Anyone need some Make Magazine buttons and stickers? That's pretty awesome. Ow, my fingers. Oh boy. I don't know who makes my shop such a mess. Surely it's not me. I wouldn't be that irresponsible. Surely. It's gotta be someone else. Other than me. Live streaming is weird. It's like I can live stream on TikTok and immediately get like a couple hundred viewers, 100 viewers. Of course, I have like 230,000 followers over there, and they're pretty active. Whereas here, not so many. Not so many. Just a little bit of organization. Just a little bit. For the well-being of the mind. And so I can get to that CNC router. Oh boy. Where am I going to put all this junk? Where am I going to put all this junk? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, so much stuff. So much stuff. Whose idea was it to have so much stuff in here? Probably my idea. Probably my idea, I would say. You know, some of the documentation that I've seen says this is the worst time for a live stream, middle of the day, Saturday. Let's see if we can prove that. Whoa, that's heavy. Oh boy. Clearing off the CNC machine. Just clearing off the CNC machine. You know. Normal things. Normal Saturday things. Trying to get this stupid thing. Ooh. Ooh. When I was on the cover of Make Magazine with Star Simpson, people complained. They said we hired models. That's how handsome I am. That's what my mama says anyway, though. Whoa, why do I make it such a mess and then I have to clean it up? Why do I have to clean up after myself? Can't there be other people that just follow me around and clean up my messes? Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Shouldn't someone else be doing this? Just, following me around, cleaning up after me. Who wants to volunteer for that position? Okay. So much foam. So much foam. So many plants. Ooh, that's a nice cherry. Nice cherry. Nice cherry. What am I going to use it for? I don't know. Why did I buy it in the first place? I don't know. Spray paint? What am I going to do with that spray paint? I don't know. Why is it on my CNC router? I don't know. Hand router? I know why this is here. I was using that. Oh boy, what a mess. What a mess. What a mess. I don't know why you guys made such a mess on my router. It was rude, and I don't appreciate it. What do I do with all these clamps? I just have a pile of clamps here. I have this huge pile of clamps. I'll just put them way at the very edge. And we'll pull these out later when we need them. We'll pull these out later when we need them. From the very edge here. Oh, I got some danglers. Looks like last thing I did over here was cut a bunch of aluminum. There's aluminum filings everywhere. Always delightful. I mean, at least with aluminum, it doesn't shred you like steel does, but it can still be pretty sharp. Aluminum and brass could be pretty nasty. Man, what was I doing? I made a mess over here. Never know what I was doing. You never know what I was doing. I think that's pretty good. CNC router's looking pretty clean. Let's look at this. Yeah, that looks usable. Ish. Usable enough for now. Usable enough. It's cold out here. It's like 35 degrees here in the garage. Always a delightful experience being frozen out here in the garage. I should really rearrange everything so that it's a little easier. What nonsense have I done here? What nonsense have I done here? Oh, somebody's saying hi. I can't, I'm too far away. And now it disappeared. Somebody said something. Well, I didn't get to read it. I'm too far away. My loss, I guess. You love my engraving videos. Well, thank you. Thank you. You know, I don't have anything better going on. If you want to look at some engraving stuff, I could pull out that gear if you've got questions. If you have questions about engraving, I'm happy to pull out that gear and answer them. What else am I doing? Nothing useful. Just ask away, and I will happily abide. I'm just cleaning up a mess right now so that I can use this giant CNC router that you are sitting on about 10 feet away. Let's see here. I'm gonna come around and get you. Don't run away. I see somebody saying something. All right. Chat disappears. There it is. No cozy wood fire from Greg. No, not out in this shop. This is at my house in the country, and this is just my garage. So there's no wood fire in this one. I do have furnace and heat, but it's tied to the inside temperature. It's 46 degrees outside, so it's warming up outside. Let's see here. Come on now, show me the chat again. Sounds like procrastinating to not spend time cleaning up. That's true. That is true. I might be procrastinating a little bit, but hey, I got it cleaned. Look. That's a usable giant CNC router. I did the job. What I'm doing, top secret, just for the two of you here, see this? I'm doing one of these that's a 3D scan of someone's face. So it's gonna seem huge because it won't have this whole hat. So it's gonna seem like twice as big as this. It's awesome. Awesome. Radical. Totally tubular. But I got a bunch of other stuff too. I got a bunch of stained glass that I haven't gone through in years and years, and I got to take kind of inventory of what all I have in that stained glass kind of box of stuff. I really wish there was some way that I could keep the chat up, because it pops up and then it fades out, and I'm doing other stuff, and I'm a slow reader. I'm not a slow reader. That's not for camera. Let's hide that. You don't need to see my medicinal herbs. Let's see here. That's ugly. Got my fume extraction up here. When I was burning stuff with lasers. All right. Da-da-da. Still cleaning up. Not really. Yeah, shop infrastructure does help. I got a bunch of storage, but I don't use it very efficiently. Have I ever engraved a Cameo or Intaglio? You might need to explain to me more what you mean. The way that I thought that it works, Intaglio is a style of engraving. It's very thin grooves in copper generally, so that it'll hold ink in the grooves. Then you wipe the ink off the top, which I have done. And somewhere around here I have the plate that I did. I was gonna hold up and show you, but I don't know where I put it. It's a copper plate with like make something or die. I keep meaning to do more prints off of it. That's Intaglio. I did that. I have a video of it out there. Where the heck did I put that thing? It's like a whole plate. And it's really thin, so it could be getting ruined if it's just in the wrong place. Does one of you know where I put that thing? See, that's the problem with cleaning and putting things away. Maybe it's down here on the press still. So here's my press, kind of put away, but it's got like a plate that goes in it. Where the heck is that? There's parts of my press missing. I should have never cleaned or organized, ever. What the heck? Where is my stuff? What did I do with it? Who do I complain to for when I put things? There we go. Okay. Okay, let's put you way back here in this shelf so I can reach past you. Oh, it's just a whole pile of crap. But I found it. Maybe. Maybe. We're about to find out. Oh my goodness. Such a pile. Yeah, management's been sleeping on the job. You know what? I think I need to cut their pay. Yeah, okay, so here is one of the prints. It's an intaglio print, intaglio style. And here's another one, much fainter. And here is the actual plate. Wow, it still looks good. Now let's take this over into the light and see if you can see the fine detail on that. I should run more prints off of this. People really liked them when I did them before. There's the heater. Hope that doesn't get too loud. Okay. So here are the two prints. This one was too dark and this one was too light, so I didn't sell them. But you can see some of this detail. I bet we can see more detail if I flip the camera around. You can see the vise. Okay. So you can see there the detail in that. Now that's a print. And then that one was too light, so I didn't sell it. I just felt bad about selling one that was too light. And this one was too fuzzy and dark. See, around all these lines, you start to get this kind of murkiness. It's kind of muddy in here. So I didn't sell that one. So let's look at the actual print. So the interesting thing about this is that this is carved. It's all carved by hand, but you'll notice it's carved backwards, because when you go to print it, it's backwards. That was so many hours of work, and I'm not really sure why I was doing it, just because I thought it was neat and I got it in my mind it needed to be done. So I drew that up, and it's cool because here's embroidery, here's welding over here, here's sewing, here's woodworking, planing, and then down here you have knitting needles, and then you have, of course, the wrench and the drill. So it's kind of everything, a little bit of everything. Thought that was pretty cool. Maybe one day I'll sell this if I can get some people interested in it. It'd be kind of cool, like in a box with a mirror, so you can see it the right way around. Now that was all done with push engraving. So you just push the material, push the tool through. So here's my tool. Well, we're gonna leave it attached to the hair, I guess. So here's my tool. And usually the air goes through it and it makes this little hammer go back and forth. So it's like you're tapping it with a hammer. But copper is so soft that I just turned off the air most of the time and just pushed it very carefully. Little tiny lines. And the tip of this is so tiny, like I gotta use a microscope to make sure that it's sharpened right. Here, I'll flip this around, because it seems to be doing an okay job of focusing on stuff. That's a beat up one, but you can kind of see, yeah, see there's like a little sharp edge to it down there. Yeah, that's the tool. That's what I use to do all the engraving. All the engraving. Like, this is my current kind of favorite. This little pocket knife I did. It's a titanium handle, so the engraving's not perfect. It gets a little, like the depth isn't super consistent. So I kind of hesitate to sell it, but it's pretty. I like it. I like carrying it. I like this knife. So, like, it's one of those like swappable blade deals. So I like carrying it around. One of these days I'll do some more. One of these days I'll do some more. We'll see. We will see. Well, I think we could go through some glass, or we could go outside and get the blue foam board out of the van. What do you want to do? You want to go outside and get the blue foam board out of the van and put it on the CNC machine first? Or you want to dig into this glass and see what colors I have? I got to do both those things today. But I'm in my socks. Maybe I should just keep cleaning instead. Do the cold stuff and then warm up. Yeah. 46 degrees outside. I think it got a degree colder. That's nonsense. Whose idea was that? I should do engraving on jewelry and crystals. It always sells high. I don't know about crystals. I don't know how that works. I don't think the kind of engraving I do works on crystals, but I could be wrong. Jewelry's weird. So the problem with doing jewelry, in my situation as a hobbyist, is I have to outlay the money up front. So let's say I want to do like a money clip, and I want to do something that'll sell well. I do, sterling silver, and then like a gold inlay. I have to buy all the silver. I have to buy the blank silver money clip, buy the gold wire, do all the work, and hope that I do the work well enough that I can maybe sell it to make that money back. I mean, that's just normal. That's how business works, right? But when you're a hobbyist like me, you don't have the momentum behind you to be able to count on it, right? Or to know what the market will bear as much. So I can go on Etsy and I can look at hand engraved money clips, and I can see that they go for $50 up to like $7,000, and then I gotta try to figure out how and where I fit in there, and then what I can afford to put into it. I can't spend $1,000 on materials and hope to recoup it on an engraving job. So it's a fine line. It's a difficult area to walk in. It's like when wood was really expensive. A lot of hobby woodworkers had to back off a bit. I have food in my beard. I think that's food. Could be sawdust. We'll say it's sawdust because that looks better for me. All right, let's go out to the van and get that blue foam. Slip on some shoes. I'm in my socks. Here I am complaining that it's cold out here and I'm in my socks. All right. Let's open up the garage door. Let's go get that blue foam. You're on the Wi-Fi, so I can't take you. I don't think it'll reach all the way out there, but I will put you right here. And you can see the van and all my other junk right now. All right, there's a rock in my shoe. Yeah, Caleb's House of Foam Board. That's 2-inch stuff. It's thick stuff, but it makes really cool carving material. I thought I saw Peter Brown show up. Missed out on the absolute mess that we started with. Now you just get to see a total mess that we're ending up with. Boy, this live chat is really obnoxious. Are we still live? Yeah, we're live. Boo, put it back. Yeah, really. So this thing was piled high. This big old CNC router. And now it's not so bad. Now all that stuff is piled on all my other surfaces. You know, because that's how you do. I'm sure other people who film a lot, like, I got my slider on the floor, I got a camera here, lights, I got a camera there. My backdrops are all in disarray. Kind of a nightmare. So yeah, this next project I'm doing. Even that foam board is a little bit, you know, I'm sure Peter plays with this. Lighting grid project time. Like from the ceiling or something. Man, I'm too lazy for that. And I don't live off YouTube. I don't even try to live off YouTube. These will just be where they are and be annoying, I guess. You know, I was talking about the expense of buying jewelry to engrave. And even little stuff like this project I'm doing, like this but bigger, somebody's face scanned. Even that, man, that foam was $60. I'll never make that back on a video with my little channel. It's crazy. If you're not tripping over tripods, did you spend good times in the shop? Exactly. You're gonna be tripping over all your... For me, it's exhaust and vacuum and tripods and these lights. I should do a grid. Yeah, I do knock these lights over all the freaking time. It's really obnoxious. Maybe I should. I'm not gonna, but maybe I should. All right, let's do some stained glass inventory. We gotta see what I got. Because it's been years since I've been in this stuff. I just pulled it out of storage because I had an idea for a project. Oh boy. It's like mailbag. Kind of. So these are pretty boring. Somebody gave me these. They're just that. I don't know what I'd use. Yeah, I do stained glass from time to time. I do a little bit of everything. That's why my channel is so crappy, because you're never gonna get what you're after when you come to it. I'm always doing something else. So here's these. I don't use these. Somebody just gave me boxes and boxes of them, but I just never used them. Hey, this can be consolidated. There's only 3 of them in this box. All right. Well, that's boring. What else I got? I've got my grinder. So after you cut it, this grinds it down to the exact shape that you want. I've got my soldering iron for the solder. Oh boy. Got a whole box of cutters and pliers and more soldering irons. It's a good cutter. Oh, and tons of little pieces of glass. Tons. They're all like this size. Dangerous. This is when it gets dangerous. Not when it's big. It's when it's this size. Because you throw it in a box and then you reach your hand in the box and it's just all over in there. Like sticking up pointy shards of glass everywhere. Okay. Well, this is... Okay, so these are extras and soldering equipment. All right. Oh no, I'm scratching up my phone. These are like dangly stupid things somebody gave me. I'm never gonna use that. Ooh, all right. So here we go. We have a selection of colored glass down in here. Lots of greens and some blues. Well, that makes me happy. Yeah. You always find stuff and you're like, wow, I remember that vaguely. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do a test on this phone. We'll do that real quick while we're out here. I need to test to see if the wood glue that I have will glue this foam together. Because gluing foam together is a bit of a pain in the butt. But I need a long knife to cut it off with. Let's go and search for a long knife. Long knife. Well, you know, I don't need a real long knife. I can use this little thing. All right. So I'm just going to cut at the edge here. It's for the CNC project. I won't get to that edge. I say, and then this will come back and bite me in the butt. All right, got a little bit of blue foam. I'm going to cut this in half. And what I really want to know is, will wood glue hold it together? How am I going to test that? Not in any smart way. Not in any smart way. Back when I did my last big project, I had a spray adhesive that worked for them, but it was kind of expensive. You have to be careful with foam because a lot of stuff eats foam. So we're gonna see if blue foam gets held together with this tight bond with some minimal pressure here. Is that gonna work for me, you think? Ow! Yeah, we're talking high quality stuff. Big science here. Big science. Come on, glue. It's cold in here. So the glue's kind of, and this is really old glue, full of crap apparently. Hey, I didn't rip my tape long enough. Here we go. All right. I'll come back to that tomorrow and see if that's holding together with the wood glue. I hope so. That'll save me a bunch. Instead of using the spray adhesive that I used before on it, I used some sort of 3M spray adhesive on the glass. I mean on the foam. Okay, back to glass. I also have this box here, which is bigger sheets of glass. So let's take inventory here. That looks very orange on camera, but it's kind of, that is, I mean, that's pretty accurate. It almost looks pink in real life. I got a bunch of this. Well, that's not going to work. I got some actual pink here. Along with, I have a bunch of this just textured clear stuff. I really like this stuff. Just great filler in between other colors. Ooh, mice have been in here. Mouse nest down here. Got some yellow and some green. See that yellow? And more green. Almost no light goes through this. This stuff's crazy. It's got like blue in it. It's hard to see it, but ooh, this green is pretty wild. Look at that. More yellow. Oh, and like a teal. Look at that. You can see the light there. Oh, that's pretty. And that's it. I think I have plenty to do. A little project that I'm wanting to do. Plenty. Yuck. Yuck. So combining the greens and the blues and the clears in there with these, I've got some red to make it pop and some greens in here. That should get me there. My little project. My little bitty tiny project. All right. Oh. Well, I think that might be it for shop time today. I'm gonna get bundled up and go out, hang out with the goats and the donkey a bit. And I might stream that just to see how my cellular is doing out there, or if the Wi-Fi reaches out there. We will see. But thank you all for joining me. Oh, you're welcome, Peter. Thanks for joining me. If you want to hang out with the goats and the donkey, keep an eye on my channel. So I think I'm just going to figure out how to hold my cell phones and find some nice warm boots and go out there. I got nothing else to do. I will give Murph an extra scratch for you, Greg. Extra stretch. And yeah, Peter, allergic to nature. I get it. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you later.